coach. Is it okay? I'm a life coach and a personal. I ask people to do what? Before so sometimes I might use some funny languages, but it's all designed so that you are not those. Is it okay? Yeah. But don't take it in what that don't get up after all. Mind you, I'm not going to so bear with me. Now, we're talking about teachers' concern. Okay? Now, the first concern the teachers have is late reporting of students. Normally, in many of the schools, it might not be clear, but in many schools, students do what? Report late. And that one affects performance. Is it okay? Sometimes the term can begin, and in some schools, students can take 2 weeks. Even the students, they don't report what? That one affects performance. In most cases, teachers don't like it. Number 2, teachers hate students of bad character and personality. Is it okay? Students without discipline. Students without what? Because character is behavior, isn't it? Personality is humility, sincerity, trustworthy. Teachers want students who have good what? Personality and good character. Then poor health. By then that one is affecting a lot of students. There are many students with a lot of sickness, which you can't even believe. They have anemia, they have ulcer, and that one in most cases affects what? Performance. Then uncooperative parents. I want teachers to believe that in many schools there are very many teachers who are not what? Cooperative. Very many teachers who are not what? Cooperative. And that's why there are teachers who quarrel, rather there are parents who do actually quarrel. It's a very simple thing. They quarrel, they bust. So it's a concern for what? For teachers. Then the other concern teachers have illegal items. Many of the students come with illegal items in what? In school. Some of them come with radios, others phones, and then very many others. Loads. And that one affects the relationship students have with what? With the teachers. Then of course, poor performance. Teachers, much as we all have what, but always teachers want the students to what? To perform. But like we are going to see, performance is a very big thing. Is that okay? It involves a lot of things. I want to show you how you can easily make students understand. And that is a masterpiece. That's a masterpiece. Then lack of motivation and inspiration. In most cases, there are very many teachers, me inclusive, there are very many teachers who are not motivated. They have a lot of challenges. They are so demoralized. You can imagine now the arts teachers, what they think. If somebody is not a real teacher, he cannot even teach. That's enough to demotivate, to demoralize the teachers. So it's affecting them, especially the arts teacher. And when the president is speaking, he does not say it matters, but he only abuses teachers. Is it okay? And that's dangerous. Is it okay? So that one also affects teachers. Then late payment of salaries, wages, and other allowances. In the last, I think 1 week, social media has been awash with many private schools which don't do what? Which don't pay. I think you saw it. Very many private schools which don't pay teachers. Either they don't pay on time, they pay them very little, and then at the end of the day they chase them away. So late payment of salaries, of wages is a concern for teachers. This is much we talk about teachers' concern in school. Then the teachers detest bad bosses. Is it okay? The teachers don't want bad bosses. They want bosses who can listen and understand their plight or their challenges. Because when I was doing the study, I did a study on students' concerns, teachers' concerns, the concerns of government, and other stakeholders. Now, the students' concern. The students' concern. One, and in most cases, the students' concern in most cases affects their performance. The first one is lack of parental care and support. We have very many students, very many children whose parents do not even visit them at all. You know it. They give them just 5,000, 10,000 for pocket money. For 2, 3, look at this one, banana. They don't have anything. So many children are affected by lack of what? The reason why I'm telling you this is that you should understand and appreciate the kind of children you do what? You teach. Is it okay? You do understand that imagine you want to beat this student. You are beating a child who did not eat supper, whose parents died, who doesn't have anything, and at the end of the day, the child can become wild. Is it okay? Because he has a lot of challenges. In my school, students write to me. They write to me personal letters. Every time, I'm a counselor, I know my, so they know the capacity I have. I know how to handle students. Whatever the level of madness, whatever the level of stubbornness I've handled, I've plant children, study children. So anybody who has a problem, they always come to me. So they write to me letters, personal letters. And they will talk about single parenting, family breakdown, how the mother is like, how the father is. It's all there. It's all there. So lack of parental care and support. Then the other, some of them are not even visited. Visitation what? Many of these ones are young children. Yeah. They want their mother, they want their father. Like for me, my children, they only go in boarding schools in secondary. I don't take young children in what? Primary in boarding. No, I don't. That's what I want to do. I just take them because I want them to develop when I'm there. I want to see them developing. And they should also appreciate me as a parent. I suffer with them, take them to school, I pick them, and for me and my children, I'm so passionate with my children. I only let them go after senior 6. They don't want to go to schools. Brother, I let them on their own after senior 6. I am always there. There's no video I don't attend. I always pick them from school when they're coming back from school. By 7, I'm always at school. I'm always at Nabisusa by 7. My children, I'm always at school by 7. When it is end of what? End of term. And they know it. They know. They always take pride in it. My dad will always be here. By 6:30 at school. It's now why I want to tie the international. I'm always there. By 6, I'm there. Be good parents. Is it okay? Kind of be good parents, teacher. I was talking to a group of people and I was telling them that at the age of 6 and above, what only helps you is your what? Is your children. Is your children. Is your children. So don't neglect your children. Whatever the circumstances, whatever the hardship, whatever the problems, kind of make sure nurture those what? Those children. Please, for my sake. Then the other one, who are healthy. No, broken families is a concern to the children. Broken family. Like I said, much as we are laughing, but please, teachers, both ladies and men, kind of don't break families. Is it okay? It's hard to be in a family. It's hard to have a good family. It's difficult to kind of maintain the what? For the sake of those children, they need you much as you need them. Don't just say, some such a concern deserves one. It's dangerous, my friend. Out there it is dangerous. That's what Gashumba was crying the other day. The man gave the girl a lot of love. Up to and including taking her to an international school where he was paying $4,000. Now he is crying for. He's crying for. It is hard. It is hard. There's no single lady who can bring up a holistic child. Not even a man. You can't. There are very many things that a child will only look at the other person to see. Girls are normally inclined to their father and boys to their mother. So you can't do it. So kind of let's maintain families. Broken families are important. Then single parenting. Single parenting is a very big problem. It's a very big problem. I'm telling you, many of these, because many of you are young, you are yet to have families. So as you're starting a family, kind of scan that person. Find so much about that person's character, about the personality, about the values, about the discipline he has. If somebody starts abusing you when you're still in courtship, run away as fast as you run away from what? The burning house. Character doesn't change. I told you the way character does what? Develops. It takes a lot of time for character to develop. Therefore, you don't take it away just like that. Is it okay? Because it is the thought which started in the brain. Is it okay? Then the heart body, then the mouth, then the action, then the habit. Is it okay? Then the character and destiny. So you can't just take away somebody you have seen at the age of 30 and then you think you're going to mold it. You know, women always think that they are going to change the man. It is not possible to change the man. I'm a man. I'm a man, I know. You can't. You can't. And I was such a person by the church. I was such a corporation. They will never. They will never. So, then the other one, a concern of children is lack of scholastic what? Materials. Lack of scholastic materials like books, like pens, like what? You know what scholastic materials are. Then diseases. I told you many of these children are what? Are sick. Some of them will never tell you. They will only tell some of us who are professional counselors. But some of them will never tell you. And like I told you, for you are paying here. The thing is in what? In the brain. The thing is in the brain. That's where it was nurtured. And that's where it was nurtured. Nurtured and nurtured. It's like a mower. When you go to slash, it slashes the what? The grass, isn't it? But after 2 weeks, the grass grows again. Mutaka, isn't it? So if you when you come with your stick, go back with the chikumi. Isn't it? That's why people say, I think you have seen parents who just even kill their children. You have seen them a lot. Because you don't just beat. Beating cannot just solve problems. I beat. I'm a beater. I'm a very good one. But I know what to do. I can't just beat you and then you go away. No. I beat you, you take a sword, you do what, then I explain to you. I show you, I explain to you. I even tell you how it is hurting to beat you. Now, I do it. So, just because you want somebody to appreciate it. So, then the other unprofessional conduct of some teachers and professionals. You have read those stories of King's College. They are now in the public domain. It is either the teacher, students, manage, so domain, key. It's common. But there are also very many teachers who have relationship with their children. It might not be here, but in very many schools. And I always tell men, that they are so don't go for those children. There is a fertile ground here. So passionate about the girl child. That's why I tell them the reality. I say, all men, we only count numbers. Every day we are counting numbers. It is true by that. We may write it somewhere that this one is. But the reason why I tell them, I don't want them to waste time on us. Is it okay? Because these are young children, it's very easy to mislead. If you can mislead the married person, you can mislead the married person driving a Prado. How about these children? Isn't it? You can mislead a woman driving a Prado with everything. How about this Masikin? So, and that's why I tell them everything. That for us men, whether you are the most beautiful woman, our problem is not anything. Our problem is what skill do you have? What values do you have? Whether you are going to bring 1 billion at home, but then let me tell you, even if you are going to bring me 1 billion at home, it cannot make love you. That's why many of these very rich and expensive get disappointed. Because the man is supposed to provide and protect.